warm welcome to all of you for this interactive session with Mr. Anjali Kumar, IPS, Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad City, Government of Telangana. Thank you so much. I now invite Mr. Anjali Kumar, IPS, Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad City, Government of Telangana, to please interact with our members, sir, for your keynote.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Ms. Khyati for organizing this webinar, for this interaction online. I feel happy to be associated with all of you and good to see known faces like Mr. Murlidharan, who has been a great asset, I would say, for Hyderabad City Police. We have done many joint programs, and one such program, what is called Job Connect, has got a lot of praise from various nook and corner, not only from the Telangana state, but from Delhi, Mumbai, and other places whom I have, where I have got excellent feedback about this. I'm really thankful, and I also express my sincere thanks to President Mr. Ramakant for this wonderful opportunity given to us, to me, President Mr. Ramakant, for this wonderful opportunity given to us, to me. As you are aware that we all are passing through a crisis situation, which is unprecedented. Perhaps in the last 100 years, nobody has faced such kind of a situation. So, situation lurking on our head. Whatever we do, our goal has to be always one, that how to reduce the number of cases every day. That is the prime objective of our government, of the government of India and the entire world at this moment of time. So there are many things which cannot go together. Ideal situation is that, yes, you open everything and allow everything to happen, and those people who are weak, who will get infection, will die. The survival of the fittest of Darwin's theory. But we cannot live like that, because we have a responsibility towards the community. We have a responsibility towards the poor people who cannot afford better treatment, who do not have much access to better things which perhaps you and I have. So giving this in mind, if you see the nature of lockdown compared to the earlier, that is last year lockdown, which was 24 hours lockdown, and all of us did participate in that. From that time, this year in the second wave, the initial lockdown was for a period in which we have 6 to 10 was a window given to us for the basic important work. Not only that, now it has been further relaxed to 1 p.m. and there is another 1 hour given for traveling back home also. So literally from morning 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So this is a very big window given. Ideally, if you start that, say 5:30, if you leave home and you come back by 2 o'clock, then you are already 8 hours duty you are doing. But I know this is a challenging situation because the exemption category, if you see, it has been the GO right now is in front of me, GO number 166, which the government has issued. And the permitted activities list goes back to almost A, B, C, D, E, W, X, Y, X, up till X, only YZ is left. So much of exempted categories are there. I don't think any other state in the country has given so much of relaxation. Now, with regard to certain practices which are happening in other districts, and perhaps we are finding it difficult to impose it in Hyderabad, allow me to explain the situation, how it is different. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with the geographical location of Hyderabad, Cyberabad, and Rajkonda. Hyderabad remains the same 650 square kilometer ever since the Hyderabad city existed. So there is no change in the jurisdiction of Hyderabad city. It is 650 square kilometer with a population of 95 crores. Now, as the city expanded, Cyberabad came into picture, and half of the surroundings of Hyderabad got converted into Cyberabad. So the geographical area of Cyberabad is 4 times bigger than Hyderabad. Hyderabad is 650 square kilometer. Cyberabad is 2,500 square kilometer. So you can imagine the density is much less, the area is much bigger. So those who know the spread of the virus and the cause, it is more because of density of population, close interaction of the people, not because of number of people, but close interaction of people. So density has an important role to play. Now Rajkonda is even bigger area wise. It is 3,500 square kilometer and the population is 12 lakhs. So you can see that the per square kilometer ratio of human being is 20 times more in Rajkonda, 15 times more in Cyberabad compared to Hyderabad. Now, third thing, all the vehicles which are moving in Cyberabad and Rajkonda, which is like a bigger circle outside Hyderabad. So if there are 5,000 vehicles, that 5,000 vehicle is spread into a bigger circle of 3,000 kilometers in Cyberabad and Rajkonda. But in the evening, if all these circle vehicle come to Banjara Hill, Jubilee Hill and SR Nagar, then imagine the situation. So this is a very challenging situation. And not only that, it is government is fully aware of it, but there is also the High Court is also watching us very closely. There are advocates who are taking pictures of various junctions and giving it to High Court. Let's see at this and this time, though we are claiming that we are under lockdown, but this many vehicles are there. I would like to cite one example. There are 64 checkposts where we conducted a survey 4 or 5 days back about what kind of vehicles are moving in the city. Now, out of 10 vehicles, there are 7 vehicles which are carrying some pass or the other, or beyond exempted category. I'm telling you, those who are exempted like health, medicine and health related, I'm not counting that. I'm only including those who have been given passes. So 7, only 3 are violating. And in that also, out if we go into the detail, 1 or 2 will say some medical emergency, for that they do not have any document, but they have to be permitted, because we have to believe the goodness of a citizen, that yes, if he's saying it is fine. Though there are many cases in which we saw people carrying 3 years old prescription in the pocket and saying that he is going to meet the doctor. It is not a question of registration of case. It is not a question of booking cases and seizing vehicle, but everyone has to do policing themselves. Because if we are moving out, we are allowing the virus to come down, to come to our houses, and it will go on. It will go on and it will only hit the poor. Because the number, if you see, ever since the lockdown has been imposed, it has been coming down every day. There were many people who were just ordering 1 Coke, 1 pizza, burger. These are not essential things. You should understand that society is passing through a severe crisis of an unprecedented nature. And you cannot trivialize it just because some concession is given that you want to have pizza and burger. So please do not misuse. Please do not go into just the letter, but also go into the spirit of it. So I'm sure none of the police officer will be unnecessarily harsh. If we are allowing people without paper, without document also, if we find that yes, it's a genuine case. Our purpose is not to harass anyone. Our purpose is to break the chain of infection of corona. That is our target. And in that, it is not possible unless until you become our partner.